A question I've been getting, guys, about Quantum Error is this a title that's going to be coming to potentially Xbox Game Pass? Is it going to be coming to other consoles and things of that nature as time goes? Is this something that could be coming in the future to Xbox Game Pass? So let's talk about it. So guys, the really quick answer to this is I have absolutely no idea if there are plans at this point in time for Quantum Error to go to Xbox Game Pass. What we know at this point, number one, is the big thing being the release date for this title. There's rumors that this game is going to be coming out summer of 2022. I'll give you guys more information as time goes about that. But number two is the ways that we can play. We talked about this earlier in the show, is primarily, and this is coming straight from Quantum Error, that it's going to be releasing on PlayStation 5, and that's where it's going to start. Then it's going to release on PlayStation 4, and then Xbox Series X, and then Xbox Series S. Now, could it be coming to Game Pass at some point? I think there's a very good chance it very well could come to Game Pass at some point. I think it would be very smart for the guys over at Team Kill Media to at least look into that because, you know, Game Pass, guys, at least to me, is the Netflix of gaming. Makes a ton of sense for Xbox people who are, you know, looking for new games to play on there that don't necessarily want to go out and buy more games. So you can just, you know, play them right on that Xbox Game Pass and with that subscription. I think Quantum Error could be something definitely that comes to that at some point, and I hope it does. I would absolutely love to see it. That also comes down to if Quantum Error doesn't get picked up by a different publisher at some point, which, you know, is obviously a possibility as well. Could it get picked up by a publisher, you know, a Sony team or, you know, from, you know, an Xbox team? Who knows if this is going to get picked up by one of the major publishers out there. But I would say that I think there's a chance. There's obviously a chance for any of these things, right? The guys over at Team Kill Media have been very open with all of us that, you know, if we have questions and things of that nature, to ask them, right? And they're going to give you a pretty honest answer when it comes down to, you know, certain elements of this thing. Certainly, they're not going to give us promises that they can't keep. Like, let's just say, for example, the release date. They have not given us an exact window or exact time frame of when this game's going to release, but they're kind of teasing us, and I'm sure they have a date in mind that they really are trying to meet at this point in time. So they have also said, though, that PlayStation 5 is where it's going to start, and then it'll kind of go in that order, right? They're going to kind of crawl before they walk, walk before they run, run before they sprint kind of mentality, and I think that's a really good idea, right? You start with PlayStation 5, which we're going to be playing it immediately, guys, when this game comes out, and then obviously when it comes out on PlayStation 4, and then Xbox, we'll obviously have those comparisons to Xbox and PlayStation, but PlayStation makes a lot of sense, guys, because it's still at this point the dominant console at this point. Now, Xbox is certainly making waves as time goes, buying out, you know, Activision Blizzard. They got Bethesda now. There's definitely a lot more competition that is going to be coming into the fray, but PlayStation at this point still has the majority of, you know, players at this point in time. Could it come to Nintendo Switch? I mean, look, guys, the more ways that you can connect with Quantum Error, especially a small title like this at this point in time, a small development team, a niche, you know, in a niche genre, I mean, the more ways you can play it, the better. Now, would Switch pick it up? I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, I would love to see it on the Nintendo Switch at some point or another. It would be something that I think could be really special, but I'm not sure if that's something that's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to come to Xbox Game Pass. Definitely, guys, we'll have to ask the developers, that being Team Kill Media, what they think. Is that something that they've thought about? I'm sure they've thought about it, guys. I'm sure they're kind of strategizing. I think really they're strategizing, you know, when can we get this game out? Let's you know, and the marketing, when that starts ramping up and such, I'm sure we're going to be hearing more and more as time goes. But let me know, guys, what do you all think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you think Quantum Error will come to Xbox Game Pass at some point in the foreseeable future? Let us know in the comment section down below. And for more Quantum Error content and videos, stay here with Zero TV.